See, University of Lagos means everything to me. Today, like I said, it will be over 32 years I've been working in University of Lagos. Well, I want to start by returning all the glory to the Almighty God concerning my career in the University of Lagos. I joined the services of the University of Lagos in 1990, May 16, 1990, and the journey started from 1990 up till now, that is year 2022. I started as a lecturer 1 instead of starting as lecturer 2. But I started as a lecturer 1 through the divine intervention of God. And in 1993, I was promoted to the senior lecturer's cadre. And from 1993 to 1998, I was a senior lecturer. In 1998, I was appointed as an associate professor in the University of Lagos. And 2002, I was appointed a full professor. In terms of administrative experience, I was appointed the acting head of botany unit, 1996 to 1998. Then I was elected as a subdean of the Faculty of Science, 1998 to 2000. So I was subdean to Professor Babatunde Shofoluwe, our late former Vice Chancellor. In 2002, I was appointed as the acting head of Botany and Microbiology Department. I was the head of department from 2002 to 2007. Then in 2007, I became the Dean of the School of Postgraduate Studies. I was elected in 2007 up to 2011. In 2012, I was appointed as the Director of Academic Planning of the University of Lagos, the position that I held till 2012 to 2016. 2016, yes. 2016, I was appointed as the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academics and Research. And November 12th, 2017, I became the representative of God as the Vice Chancellor of the University of Lagos. So in terms of my experience as a lecturer, well, I've been able to graduate over 25 PhD students in collaboration with my other colleagues in different departments, different faculties, and also outside the country. In terms of research, I've been able to attract research grants within the country, outside the country. And within the country, I've been able to attract research grants with my colleagues of over 200 million naira. At the international level, I've been able to attract research grant of over equivalent of $1 million with my colleagues within the country and outside the country. So that is a summary of my journey so far in the University of Lagos. And also 2000 and 2002, I was elected as the chairman of the Chapel of Christ Our Light on campus. And I happened to be the youngest person to be appointed at the age of 40. And I don't think there's anybody who is being the chairman of the chapel committee at that age before and after I left that office. So I return all the glory to the Almighty God. Well, I want to say that the mandate of the university today is in the area of research, and research. And it is demand-driven research. In the past, what we have been facing most is in the area of teaching, and teaching. In the area of our colleagues attending conferences outside and within the country and having impact at the local and international level. But now, like I said earlier on, the mandate is about research because any university that they are not research oriented is going to be a big problem for that university. So now the University of Lagos is all about research orientation. And with this, we have been able to attract research grants at the local level and at the international level. I mean, in terms of naira, in terms of dollars, in terms of euro, in terms of pounds, which our colleagues from all the 12 faculties that we have in the University of Lagos, one way or the other, they have been able to attract research grants. And even non-teaching staff, too, are able to attract research grants. Our students also are doing well in attracting research grants at the local and international level. So the orientation of the University of Lagos now has changed from that of teaching to that of being a research-oriented university. Two, in the area of our community development, we have been able to do in a little way, not the magnitude that we are thinking of attracting support that we have, but in a little way, we have been able to do little things in the communities around us, Makoko, Iwaya, and Bariga. But towards the 60th anniversary, what we are going to do is that we are going to pick one or two secondary schools that we are going to adopt within the community. So apart from that, there are some elders and some political leaders around us that request for admission for the people from their community, for their wards, which we have been able to attend to also. So I think we are doing well by the grace of God, but we can still do better. Well, the core area of what the university has been doing since inception, one, we look at the number of students that have graduated from the University of Lagos, over 400,000. And we have been able to contribute to manpower development in the country. We have been able to support the country in terms of our research area, advising government one way or the other on what they need to do to move the country forward. Three, we have been able to train great alumni who are now in the political space, in the economic space, in the judiciary, in the academics, in the country. Just like the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, who was also a former lecturer in this university, and the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Gbajabiamila. They are alumni of the University of Lagos. And presently, we have about 4 or 5 governors and deputy governor who are alumni of the University of Lagos. In the judiciary, I want to say that if you look at all the sons that we have in this country, majority of them graduated from the University of Lagos. You go to the judiciary, most of the judges graduated from the University of Lagos. In the business world, you go to the banks, you go to all those places, you find the alumni of the University of Lagos occupying very unique positions in this space. And if you go outside the country, you find so many alumni of the University of Lagos doing very well in different areas outside the country. So the University of Lagos has been able to contribute in the area of manpower development, 2, in the area of research, 3, in the area of economic development in the country. So, and we pride ourselves as a university of first choice. When we talk about university of first choice, people would think that it's about the number of students applying to study in Nigerian universities. No, we are talking about a preferred university. And University of Lagos remains a preferred university in this country. I'll give you an example. The first 10 highest scorers in the JAMB exam of this year, 2022, the first 10, 4 applied to come to the University of Lagos. The highest scorer applied to come to the University of Lagos. The highest scorer in 2021 applied to come to the University of Lagos. So it is not about the number of people applying through JAMB to want to come to university that matters. It is the number of people that are high scorers that are applying to come to the university. So the University of Lagos is not just university of first choice. It's a preferred university and also the nation's pride. So we are proud of this university. We are proud of the contribution of the University of Lagos to the development of the country and our impact at the global level. The University of Lagos means everything to me. Today, like I said, it will be over 32 years I've been working in the University of Lagos. The meaning of that is that University of Lagos is part of me. University of Lagos, in the area of my secular world, has bring life to me. University of Lagos has exposed me to the whole world. And I want to say it with humility. When you talk about plant taxonomy, plant molecular study in this country, I'm a force to be reckoned with. And if I have trained over 25 PhD students, so you know what that one means. Some of my students are professors now. So I just thank God that I passed through this university. And one unique thing about University of Lagos, it was in University of Lagos I gave my life to Jesus. So I just give God all the glory that He brought me from Ife to the University of Lagos and is being able to expose me to the whole world. Well, I want to say that number one is about finance. The financial support from the government will need to be looked into. Number two is about the interest or the support from the alumni of the university. What we are getting now is better than what we used to get in the past, but the alumni will need to do more to support the university. Number three is about the community. We look at our land towards Iwaya axis. We cannot just go in there and start any development in that location because of the community problems that we have been facing in that area. And the number four is about our students themselves. I think the students must know they are in the university and there is need for them to have that culture of the university culture so that they will be able to move forward in life. But at the same time, I still want to say that the friends of the university, we have gotten support from some of the friends of the university, but the friends of the university should support the university more, especially at a time like this, that we have financial problem globally and at our local level in Nigeria. We don't need to shy away from that fact that the fund will be getting thinner, and it's only the friends of the university the alumni that can support the university in this sense. So these are part of the challenges that we have, and unless we address it, it will lead to more problems for the university. If you look at our community, you find out that they are challenging community, but we have been able to move along with them, got cooperation from them, directly or indirectly, and also get support from them in terms of security and other vices. If you talk about our students, I want to say that our students are one of the best in the world, because if you look at the way our students they conduct themselves, but students will always behave as students, but our students have been doing very well. Within the university campus, the way they conduct themselves, it can be better. And that is where we need to bring in value, especially now that people are losing value at the local and international level, where people are losing character. But we are trying to build up our students in such a way that they will be future leaders that we can rely on. For the alumni, I want to say that the alumni of the University of Lagos, they have contributed in moving this university forward. They are able to bring in the GT Bank to build the edifice that we have on campus, and also Zenith Bank, they are about rounding up their own building too. Also, the alumni, the vice president, has been able to bring in the IT hub, which we are about to commission. We are going to commission that very soon. And also the Minister of Communication and Digital Economy, when he was the DG of NITDA, he got committed to giving us a building, and the NITDA building is there now, which is also our NIT hub. They just finished an international program from in collaboration with University of Glasgow, where they train people on Python and other applications like that. Then you look at the Right Honorable Gbajabiamila Amila brought in the construction of the hostel facility, which we are going to use for international students, because we need to think about attracting more international students to the University of Lagos. And the problem we had in the past is in the area of accommodation for these international students, which I'm sure in the next 2-3 months, they will complete the construction of that building. We also enjoy support from TED Fund. TED Fund, we have the Scholar Suite, which is for international scholars from anywhere in the world. Suite for them to stay in. And with that, we have been able to get scholars from the US, from Germany, from UK and other countries. And right now we have so many of them who are staying there. And it's becoming something that is not even enough for us to make use of. In terms of collaboration between the faculties, now it's stronger now, because we have strong collaboration now between our faculty members, from one faculty to the other, in the area of research grant. You see somebody in the Faculty of Law collaborating with somebody in the Faculty of Social Sciences, somebody in the Faculty of Social Sciences collaborating with somebody in the Faculty of Science, a colleague in Faculty of Science collaborating with a colleague in Faculty of Engineering. The collaboration is stronger now than before. Before, people work in silos, or they are on their own, but now they are opening up gradually. I supervise a PhD student in the Faculty of Engineering. I'm using a plant for a specific research, and I came in as a botanist to work with them. So it's part of the collaboration that I'm talking about. And we have also been able to attract support, like Alhaji Femi Okunu, who gave us an additional floor at the Faculty of Law. Faculty of Law gave us an additional floor. So we are talking about one thing for this administration, P3P. P3P. Pick a project, pick a program, pick a person. And people are coming in to pick one project or the other. Last week, we just commissioned renovation of a laboratory in the Department of Electrical and Electronic Engineering, taken care of by an alumnus of the University of Lagos. And Siemens is about rounding up on the improvement of another laboratory for us. So we have people coming in to pick a project, to pick a person, and to pick a program. So the university is more visible, and that now helps us to build our brand. Like I always tell people now, University of Lagos is a brand. It's a brand, and to the glory of God, that brand needs more marketing so that people will accept it more. Well, what we want to communicate to the whole world is to, one, showcase what the government of Nigeria have done by giving birth to the University of Lagos 60 years ago, and let the world know what we have been able to do through this the platform of the University of Lagos. Two, to be able to showcase the product of the University of Lagos at the local and international level. Three, to be able to showcase what we have been able to do in the area of research, in the area of innovation, and also in the area of entrepreneurship. And four, we want to showcase our students now. We want to showcase our students in the area of entrepreneurship and innovation. Because in the past, what we are talking about is about hard skill. But now we are talking about soft skill, to showcase what our students have been able to do in the area of soft skill. I remember in the past, what you just need to do is to cram what they have taught you, and when you get to the exam, or you just pour it down for the lecturer to go and mark. But now, the world has gone beyond that. So we want to showcase University of Lagos concerning what our students have been able to bring in the area of innovation at the local and at the international level. We have a stimulation lab now, a simulation lab that we are also going to showcase, where you have students from the Faculty of Law, students from the Faculty of Science, Faculty of Education, Faculty of Business Admin, coming up with different concepts. And you can't believe it that in the last 3-4 years, our students have been coming first in the CFA competition in Africa. And now, this year, they came first and competing with some other people in Europe. So we want to showcase ourselves. We want to showcase the student. We want to let the community around us feel the impact of the university. And that's why I said we are going to pick 2 schools that we are going to adopt within the communities around us. So we want to also showcase the University of Lagos as a brand to be reckoned with at the local level and the international level. If you listen to what I've said earlier, just talking about the past, now we are looking into the future. We are not talking about 10 years' time. We are talking of another 60 years where we want the university to be. And that was the reason why we said eyes on the future which we don't know anything about, but we must think about it so as to bring things that we are talking about into actualization. The programs that we have for the 60th anniversary are elaborate, they are unique, educational, and also will bring the university to visibility. And when we are talking about the future, we are talking about, like I said earlier on, to expose our students more to the area of soft skills and other relevant areas that are needed in the world now, not the hard skills that we are used to in the past. Also, we are exposing our students to the area of entrepreneurship. What we want is for our students who have the business skill to start running their businesses while they are still in the University of Lagos. About 3 months ago, we registered 31 companies for our students. 31 companies for our students. This we are going to make sure that we focus on so that our students can register their companies, to start running their companies while they are still students of the University of Lagos. We are also getting for them mentors, people who are in the area of entrepreneurship who have succeeded in that area, not academic staff, but people who have run their own businesses outside the university. We are bringing them in as mentors so that they will mentor our students who are running their businesses. Also, we are bringing in time managers who will train our students to be able to manage their time while running their businesses and also doing the academic work. We are not stopping at that. When our students are going to graduate, they are going to have a diploma in entrepreneurship. That diploma in entrepreneurship is graded. It can be gold, it can be diamond, it can be silver, depending on how they are able to run their programs within the 2 or 3 years that they will be on that platform. So that is why we are looking into the future, seeing what we can do to make our students to be greater than the best. Well, I want them to see the ray of light coming out of the University of Lagos now. The ray of light to the alumni of the University of Lagos, the ray of light to the friends of the University of Lagos, ray of light to the community around us, and for them to know that the light is shining now from the University of Lagos to our surrounding, because University of Lagos is a brand. University of Lagos is the University of first choice. University of Lagos is the nation's pride. So I want you to come and celebrate with us and be part of this celebration. The next 60 years, I see University of Lagos as one of the best 100 universities in the world. Why am I saying that? I remember some 12 years ago when my Vice Chancellor, Professor Shofuluwe, will say that the next 10 years, University of Lagos will be one of the best 1,000 in the world. I say, wow. Does he know what he's talking about? But today, University of Lagos is one of the best 1,000 universities in the world. In fact, our ranking now is between 501 and 600. And I want you to know that by next ranking, University of Lagos will have moved higher in the global ranking. I remember then that when my Vice Chancellor, Professor Shofuluwe, is talking, he will say University of Lagos will be one of the best 10 universities in Africa. I said, does he know what he's talking about? But today, University of Lagos is one of the best 10 universities in Africa. So in the next 60 years, I see University of Lagos as one of the best 100 universities in the whole world. We have everything that is needed for us to move to that level. But what we need to do is to make sure that we have our packaging well properly done. 2, for the government to give us all the necessary support that we need, for the alumni of the university to come in and let us showcase them at the global level, and for our community also to support us so that we can make University of Lagos to be the university of first choice and one of the best 100 universities in the whole world. Ladies and gentlemen, our 68th anniversary is coming. A part of it, I've started dreaming about you, about the program, about the fireworks, about the celebration, about bringing the alumni together, about bringing the friends of the university together and saying Nigeria is a good country and University of Lagos is one of the best universities you can talk about in this country and globally. Come, let us celebrate together.